uh, some options you have in order to face things a little bit different than you've been facing your entire life. We have habits, we have belief systems, we have ideas that we sometimes even inherited them from our family or neighbors or our like young you. But the aspect that maybe you should consider is that, yes, of course, it's one day after the other, after the other, after the other, and it's just another day. But our life in general is filled with some rituals. There are uh, moments like the birth, there is a celebration. Some people get cigars, and some people sing and dance. Some tribes even cry. So there are moments in our life that uh, uh, we make it become a landmark. We really stop. Kind of, we could really give a stop in time for just a breath, a second, a moment, when you just pay more attention. It's just enough to pay attention, to be present to what's going on. Otherwise, we go one day after the other and brush the teeth and have the breakfast and go to work and get tired and get bored and come back home and take shower and have dinner and watch TV and go to bed. And so those rituals, they serve to make us give that little tiny stop and think about what that day was, what the good things happened that day, what the things that I can get better tomorrow because it was not really well with that person or that situation. So with the new year, we can make it happen. We can just give a little gentle, kind stop for a half of a breath to just consider what my life has been, what I've been doing of my life, what the things that I want to do better. It is just 1 year more or less. The pessimists always say, oh, it's just 1 year less of life. The optimistic people say, wow, I have 1 year more to plan. Yeah, of course, we don't know what will happen in this year that's coming. I'm not inviting you to be to do a divination, but it's a moment that you reflect upon. Can be, right? Can be, if you want, if you accept my invitation and you just stop and look back and take a little bit of take the year in and see which things were amazing in my life. If you tend not to see the good stuff, if you have the tendency to be observing all the bad things that happen much more than the good stuff, just start from giving value, celebrating, give those little tap on your shoulders of the amazing things that probably happened to you, but it's one day after the other, and a week and a month, and all over. We don't even stop to pay attention. Maybe some stuff that you didn't like, you didn't want, probably you didn't even deserve happened to you too. And I happened to me too. And I'm sorry if you right now you you're breathing in relief because the year's over. No, Katja, I don't want to look back. It was awful. This and that happened to me, to my family, to my best friends, to my neighbors, to my country. But we can always take lessons from the things that didn't go the way we wanted. We can always take lessons from the things that made us hurt, or maybe we made people, we hurt others. So if we get in this kind of atmosphere, if we just take our feet off the floor for a few minutes, and we can just analyze what the good stuff that happened in the year that just ended, what the things that I would do different, and definitely I'll do different from now on. Which things you want to celebrate? Wow, it was so great. Which things you're like, ugh, I will apologize, or I will give my, I'll forgive, I will fix it. Habits, things that you learned. What the things you learned in the last year? What the things, if you can tell yourself or can make a comment here, 3 to 5 things that you learned with that year in any area of your life: spirituality, romance, love, sexuality, work, finances, family, neighborhood, as a citizen. So, which things that you learned that you can give more value to this year that just ended? Which things that you even consider a mistake, or maybe a failure, that if you just take your feet a little bit off the floor, as I said, and you just be more in tune, be more in connection to what we have much more bigger and wider, that's the spiritual realm that's around us. That's not only the physical part and the money and the things that are telluric, that belong to earth, but much more than the knowledge, the lessons, the love, the, the, the feelings, the emotions, what made you feel alive during the past year, what the lessons you take with you forever, what the things that you are really committed to change. Yeah, could be, oh, I'll stop dye my hair, I will let my bird grow, I will do a diet, go back to workout. The things that usually we listen to every year that everybody promise on the beginning of the year, and by February they forgot. But I'm not talking about the resolutions. I'm talking about choices. How you will face the new year. How, what's the spirit? What's the energy? What the atmosphere that you want to put around yourself to live a better, happier, more peaceful life in this year that is just starting? I'm inviting you to have a thought, to give a few minutes of your time that sometimes we use just thinking those old thoughts that are so down, put us down, or so repetitive that take us in such a burden. But just abstract yourself from this grounded you and see what can you really plan, what you would love to do, to be. Do you have some dreams and plans that you put in a drawer and you forgot about? Maybe now it's time for you to do something you always thought about. You had a dream when we were younger and you kind of got discouraged. I don't know what is involving your life right now. I'm just saying that whatever it is that maybe put you down or put you in the same old life, maybe you can do something to shake yourself, shake yourself, and make this new year be much more interesting. Doing things that you never do, getting off the same old lifestyle. Start eating something that you never bought. Stop eating those things that you always eat the same. Go to places you've never been. Visit places that you always plan and never go. Restart talking to a person that you stopped talking for a long time. Making it easy for your neighbor to get closer to you. I don't know the circumstance, but you do. You do. You know the circumstance that you are in, the situation that's around you. You know. So why not to make the 2023 a different year, totally different than it was in the past? Why don't you make this year really new? And in order to do new things, then comes the bonus. In order for you to do new things, you end up having to be a new you. Yeah. If I always do that same thing, get home, watch TV, put my like a loose clothes and go to bed and wake up in the same time and do the same things, that same routine, so you end up being totally connected to what you're doing. But how about you start being doing more exciting things, planning things for your day off. Doing you have to be another excited person. Maybe you have to be someone you never been before. And this is what make your new you. You are giving birth to a new you, a you that you don't know, a you that maybe your friends, your partner, your lover, your employees or your employer, your colleagues, maybe they knew this you in the past, the way you were, but such a long time you are not that person anymore. Something happened and that person disappeared. And it's easy to see. You look at the child, you see the child dancing and talk to everybody and the kisses and the hugs and that spontaneity, it's still inside of you. That happiness for nothing, that freedom to dance without clothes. They don't care. They don't have teeth and they smile. They have bellies, they have lots of fat, and they dance naked and they run in their house laughing. They go on top of a table and they just dance. All that is still inside of you. But things happened that robbed all that vitality, that youth, that energy. Look back. Which phase of your life you loved the most? Which moment, which year, which age of your life you so miss? All these things are still in you. All these things are still you. Just things happen and we just go hiding and burying this down inside. But it's time. Why to wait more? Why to be these you that you're not appreciating, that you get feedback of people that love you? that they are not happy with your behaviors or the status quo. And you look in the mirror and you don't have the energy or the motivation to do anything different. That was those rituals, these rituals of a passing time of a new year can help you to get some kind of a superpower, to get back your inner happiness, your inner peace, the desire of doing different, the desire of reestablish the you that you would love to be or you would love to bring back. So I invite you. We are in the first days of the year. I invite you to really go deeper in this reflection and start. You don't need to change. If you prefer, you can change overnight, but you can go 1% a day and seeing what really worked in your life, what kind of a spirit you had, what kind of motivation, energy, what was the thing, what are the things that you love the most that gives you more energy, happiness, joy, and maybe you're not doing for a long time. What are those things that you know when you're there, you're so happy and you're relaxed? And maybe you forgot. I can tell for myself, I love to be in nature. And I've been dedicating so much to some business I'm doing now that I realized that such a long time I'm not in nature. And it really recharges my battery and makes me feel so much alive. You know, when we are in vacation and we don't even know when it's Monday, when it's Tuesday, if it's Thursday. So, this sense of a shaking inside of you and outside that maybe will make you rebirth that amazing person you are and you have forgotten. And you can create, literally, you can create the new year the way you want with your own hands, brick by brick, moment by moment. And why? Because you deserve. We are passing here on earth for just some decades. And why not to make this fun, exciting, joyful? You have contentment, you fulfilled. Why not make this time we are here on earth? For some of us, we are before the half, the expectation of half. For some of us, we are kind of in the second half. And why not to just see with new glasses, with the glasses of possibilities, with the glasses of joy, happiness, and change, with the glasses of not being the same and doing the same things, the same time, at the same way. Why not? To give yourself the opportunity to do something different and shake your own life to the better. So, my name is Katia Ferreira. I'm Brazilian. I've been living here in California for 22 years. This month will be 23. And my background is physical therapy, Pilates, and also holistic stuff that I've been doing many holistic, like Reiki, craniosacral, Ho'oponopono, EFT. And I work with people in pain in general. And I can see um, even for them and even for people that are in rehabilitation because they lost a lot physically, emotionally. And I see how much they get the energy, we don't know from where, and they really change their lives. And I've been learning with my patients and with my clients, and learning with them and teaching to others, learning with some and teaching to others. I got contaminated by this power of recovering from whatever it is that happens. So this year I'm transforming my life as well. I I spent the last day of the year and the first day of the year to really re recalibrating my life. Recalibrating all the things that I saw that could be better the last year. I am doing, I'm committed, and it's written, it's on my schedule. It has day and time for all these things, new things happen to me. I don't want to get March and I was like, it was just a good idea and won't happen. No, I want to make my year totally different, much better. And I will allow this amazing person that's living inside of me, I will allow her to be born again, happier, more loving, more caring, more at service. Doing all the things, the good things that I always did, I'll do more and better. And all the things that I am not so proud I did last year, I will go ahead and I'll do different. And I'm inviting you today to come with me. Let's do it together. You can do it, I can do it. And let's once in a while remind ourselves about that. I wish you a really new year. I hope that in December you look back and you say, thank God I did. Thank God it was not only 1 year more. Thank God I really I was able to do such and such and such much better. And now I got what I've been procrastinating for so long. Or I got rid of a situation that I can't stand anymore. Or I said yes to that person that has been really changing my life. I'm starting a business or whatever you want, or going back to school, or getting ready for a quiz or an interview, or ending something that you started and you didn't finish. Whatever it is that has been in your head on and off, taking kind of getting a leakage of your energy and your joy in life. You just resolve that, whatever it is, resolve that and make your life and the life of the people around you much better, at least based on authenticity, integrity, and truth. You'll be proud of yourself. When December comes, you'll be proud of yourself. When each day ends, you will be proud of yourself. You did at least one thing that makes you better person. You did at least one thing that made maybe somebody's life better. You did at least one thing that goes towards your main goal, the results you want to have in life in whatever area. Maybe it's spirituality. You want to be with more connection with God. Maybe it's to be more in connection with the nature. Maybe it's to have more fun. This is another thing that I forgot to do things that I love to do. I go to shows and concerts and going for a walk with friends and have a great conversation. Maybe you know what's missing in your life to make your life more pleasant. So that's my wishes for you. And I hope that you come. Let's go as many people as possible. Bring them. Share this message with your friends and make maybe an accountability group. It's like, let's do that. Let's go to this place. Let's travel. Let's go to those museums. Let's travel. Let's go to another city. Let's get the car and just have a road trip. I don't know. Go for a walk on your street. So I hope you shake it out all the last year, all the dust from the old, and you go and you can look this new year as a blank canvas, and you have all the brushes and all the colors for you to paint this year the way you want. I love you. You are my brother or my sister, and I believe in you. I believe you can. And we keep in touch. If you need anything, contact with me. Just contact with me. Let's chat. Let's exchange some ideas. If you need any help, don't be lonely. Don't be with ideas inside your head. Share. And please, if you like this video, put your little like. And if you think that's valuable, put in your timeline. Maybe there are somebody that you know, I don't know, but you know, that really needs this message today. You take care of yourself. Have an amazing, amazing day, night, and we'll be together soon. Bye bye.